Atletico de Madrid are among the biggest club in Spain. They have won the league titles 11 times, including their most recent one in 2021. But their presence in Spanish football have been overshadowed by Barcelona and Real Madrid. While talking about their European achievement, they have managed to lift the Europa League 3 times, but they have yet to win the Champions League. As far as I remember, they have been to 2 Champions League finals, both against Real Madrid. And guess who won it? It was Real Madrid. So that's why today I will be taking over Atletico de Madrid and try to make them the biggest club in Spain and if possible in the world. So this is the team that we have to work with currently. They are using 5-3-2 holding, and the players that we have right now, I don't think we can get the best out of them in this formation. So I have changed the formation to 4-3-3 attack. Well, I mean, why not? Up front we have Angel, Correa, Morata and Llorente. Although he's a midfielder, but the stat that he possesses, he can play on any position he wants. I have decided to put Griezmann on the attacking midfield position and want your responses, what you guys think about it. And behind him we have De Paul and Koke, while Saul will be on the bench. Memphis Depay will also be on the bench. Guess what? Something just never changed. The first position I want to improve in this team is the centre back. Atletico Madrid are used to play with 3 defenders at the back, but if we are reducing it to 2, we have to sign a good defender for the team. And I don't think that we can have a better player than Matthew de Ligt. He's been approached by Arsenal and Manchester United. Well, I don't know about Arsenal, but if he joined Manchester United, his career is already ruined. So why not we sign him where he will get the chance to lift some silverware. With that, the deal is through. We have signed Matthew de Ligt from Bayern Munich for a fee of 86 million. And with that, we are completely broke. We don't even have the money to renew any contract. So in order to generate cash, I have decided to put Savage, Espelgreta and Witsel on the transfer market, as all of them are getting old, 32 plus, and I want to do this rebuild with the young ones. With our defense sorted, on the left back we have the first copy of Ronaldo, that is Ronaldo. Although this is another position I would like to improve, but as of now we are out of cash, so we'll think about it later. And on the right back position we have Nohal Molina. I have signed him in a plenty of career modes, and we all know how good he is, how fast his overall will start to increase. And at last, on the goalkeeper position we have the club captain Oblak. So the first offer that we have received is for the secondary goalkeeper Ivo Gribic, and it is from Deportivo Alaves. Well, they're willing to offer 6.4 million for him, which I think we will take. So here you go, 6.4 million for a secondary goalkeeper is not that bad, and at least now we have some cash to renew some contracts. And here we have also received an offer for our former club captain Saul, and it is from the league rivals Barcelona. So we have to accept this offer, but not for 27.2 million. So let's try to pay 30 million to Javi Hernandez, but he is negotiating. He wants 28 million. So let's try to have 28.5 million for Saul, and here we go, the deal has been through. So with the transfer window over, let's take a quick look at the players that have left the club. We have sold Gribic to Deportivo Alaves for 6.4 million, while Savage will also be on his way to join Napoli for 17.2 million. And at last, Saul joining our league rivals Barcelona for 28.5 million. And with that, our transfer budget have increased up to 77 million. And this is going to be our final team for the first season, and let's hope we do end up winning some titles at the end of the season. Although we have been handed out an easy Champions League draw, but we all know what this is all about, and let's see how this team perform in its first season. With the season ends, we have managed to lift the league title with Atletico de Madrid in the first season itself by defeating the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona. And I can't believe that we have done so by signing only one player throughout the campaign, that is Matthew de Ligt. And now let's see who's got relegated this season. The first one is Almeria, now Granada, and the last one is Deportivo Alaves. In the Copa de España round of 16, Sevilla knocked us out 2-1 and later went on to win the Copa de España. Talking about the Spanish Super Cup, we have defeated Real Madrid 2-1 in the semi-finals, and this is trophy number 2. We have managed to secure the Spanish Super Cup by defeating Barcelona 11-9 on penalties. And now at last, talking about the Champions League, we have managed to survive the group and are through to the round of 16. In the round of 16, we faced Arsenal and defeated them 4-2 on penalties. But in the quarterfinals, we faced Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, who defeated us 5-2. Our top scorer for this season is Antonio Griezmann. He has managed to score 29 goals while providing 10 assists in 47 games, which means that the decision to play him as an attacking midfielder has really worked for us. Whereas the top assister for the team is Memphis Depay. He has managed to score 12 goals and provide 11 assists in 46 games. Whereas Morata didn't get the chance to play as much as other players. He has managed to play only 30 games where he scored 10 goals and provided 3 assists. Whereas Angel Correa was not that great. As you can see, he's only managed to score 6 goals and provide 1 assist, being 36 games played. And I've got to be honest with you, I'm not really impressed with him. While Marcos Llorente, the decision to put him on the right midfielder has also worked for us. He has scored 15 goals while providing 10 assists in 50 games. Well, Antonio Griezmann has also managed to grab the golden boot by scoring 23 goals in 33 games. But in the end, I don't know how it was Gerard Moreno who has managed to win the player of the season. So season 2 is here and we have received an offer for Morata. Well, it's from Bayern Leverkusen. They're willing to offer 40.5 million. Plus, he has also submitted a transfer request, so we have to sell him this season. So we have sold him to Bayern Leverkusen for 43 million. So with Morata gone, this is the team for season 2. As you can see, Memphis Depay on the left wing, we have Angel Correa up front. Although Joao Felix has returned from his loan spell from Barcelona, but I'm not sure to whether to keep him or sell him after his recent comments about Atletico Madrid. While on the right wing, I'm going to keep Llorente there after a tremendous first season. While on the attacking midfield position, we have Antonio Griezmann, who is 85, the top scorer for the club, and he will be joined by De Paul and Koke. While talking about Koke, we have received an offer for him from Bayern Munich. They are willing to offer nearly 30 million for him. So here you go. We have sold Koke to Bayern Munich for a fee of 31.5 million. So with Koke gone, we need to find his replacement because I don't think Lemar is good enough to fill his shoes. And guys, I think I know someone who will be a perfect replacement for Koke. It is Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle United. He's got 81 defending, 83 physical. He also comes up with 5 strong play styles. But the problem is, in order to sign him, we need to splash a lot of cash. Their asking price is 121 million, but let's try to break this deal from 100 to 110 million. So we have put it an 100 million offer. They have countered it with 116. Let's try to put 110 million to it and let's see how they will respond to this. And here you go, the deal is done to sign Bruno Guimaraes. So Bruno Guimaraes is finally here at Atletico de Madrid and he will be joining with the wages of 200k per week. With Bruno finally here, the next position I want to improve in this team is the left back one. Well, Ronaldo has done a decent job in the first season, but he was not that great against big opponents even in the league. And for that, we have signed Alejandro Grimaldo from Bayern Leverkusen for a fee of 68 million. So with Grimaldo finally in the team, on the centre back spot we have Delete, who has increased up to 87. Jimenez is 84. I don't know why he's unhappy at the moment. And he will be supported by Hermoso, who is 82. While on the right back position we have Nohal Molina, and on the goalkeeper spot we have the club captain Oblak. Plus I have decided to put Joao Felix on the striking role because Angel Correa was not that great in the first season, only managed to score 6 goals. So guys, we have just put it Joao Felix on the striking role instead of Angel Correa. And here we have received an offer from Barcelona. They want to sign him for a fee of 73.3 million. And we all know that Joao Felix wants to play for Barcelona, so we need to accept this offer. So I have decided to put 80 million. Let's see how they respond. They are sticking with 73.3 million, but I have countered it with 75 million. Let's see how they respond. And here you go. The deal has been done for Joao Felix for a fee of 75 million. So with Joao Felix gone, we need to sign a new striker for the team. As you can see, we have sold 2 strikers and we are in need of a lethal striker. And I don't think there's a better player than Darwin Núñez for this role. I have played a lot of career mode and every time I see Atletico de Madrid, this guy end up having there. As he's got high attacking work rate, 91 pace, 82 shooting, he will be a perfect striker for us. So here you go, we have signed Darwin Núñez from Liverpool for a fee of 65 million. So Darwin Núñez is finally here at Atletico Madrid, but before going forward, let's take a quick look at the players that have left the club. Well, the first player is Koke. We have sold him to Bayern Munich for a fee of 31.5 million. While Joao Felix has been sold to Barcelona for a fee of 75 million, and at last it is Javi Galán to AC Milan for a fee of 19.7 million. And with all that done, I can't wait to see how this team performs, especially in the Champions League, because we have been drawn out in the group of death against the likes of Borussia Dortmund, Benfica, and the fourth team I don't know. So let's hope for the best and see how this team performs in Season 2. So with Season 2 ends, I can't believe that we have managed to win the league title once again by defeating Barcelona by 3 points. And look at that, Real Madrid finishing at the third place with 84 points. And this has to be one of the most successful rebuilds that I have done so far. 2 seasons played, 2 league titles lifted. Well, in this season we have managed to score 93 goals and conceded only 36. I can't wait to see who is the top scorer for this season. Either it is Antonio Griezmann or our new signing Darwin Núñez. And we will be finding that out very soon. But before that, Real Sociedad and Sevilla have been dropped to the Europa League, while Villarreal is going to play the Conference League. And now let's talk about clubs who are getting relegated this season. The first one is Levante, and the second one is Elche, and the third one is the Espanyol. While this season again we have lost the chance to lift the Copa de España, as in the round of 32 Celta Vigo defeated us 4-2 on penalties. And I've got to say that the team that we have got, we shouldn't be losing to Celta Vigo. And now talking about the Spanish Super Cup, we have managed to defeat Real Betis 3-2 and are through to the finals once again. And in the finals we have managed to defeat Real Madrid 2-1, and this is trophy number 4. And now talking about the Champions League group stage, we were in the group of death, but eventually we managed to be on the top of the group as we were unbeaten. In the round of 16 we faced Lazio and we had a 10-goal thriller, and thankfully we ended up on a winning side. In the quarterfinals we faced Xavi's Barcelona and defeated them 4-0, and surely Xavi is getting sacked after this. Well, in the semi-finals we faced Mikel Arteta Arsenal and defeated them 4-1 on aggregate and are going to face Liverpool in the finals. Well, this is the first time after 2016 that Atletico Madrid are going to play a Champions League final. And this is how Liverpool lineup looks like. They are unbeaten in the last 5 games, and as you can see they have signed a new striker, Bobby. Well, his name is quite similar to Bobby Firmino, but we all know that he is not going to be that good. Well, I can see other new faces as well. They have signed Kamavinga, Boutman, Chambers, and as you can see on the right back position, Hakimi, the player to watch. Well, they are not done yet. If you see the substitute, they have signed Kingsley Coman, Carvajal, and this Charos, which I don't know who this guy is, but still I have to say this game is not going to be easy for us. To take on Reds, this is the team I have decided to go with in the finals. As you can see, these are our top 11, and I'm going to rely on Darwin Núñez and especially Memphis Depay. And in the end, I can't believe that we have managed to lift the Champions League trophy as well with Atletico Madrid, and this is trophy number 5. And if you notice, the game went on to the extra time where Marco Llorente scoring the goal at the 99th minute, which is the only goal scored in the finals. So with the season ends, we have done it. We have managed to win the double with Atletico Madrid. And now let's talk about the top scorer for this season. Well, it's not Antonio Griezmann, it is our new signing Darwin Núñez. He has managed to score 36 goals while providing 3 assists in 49 games. Well, he has also managed to win the Golden Boot by defeating the likes of Ferran Torres. He has managed to score 25 goals in the league this season. While Antonio Griezmann finishing 4th in the table with 21, and Memphis Depay on the 9th position, one before Lewandowski. But let's just not worry about Depay, as on the assist chart he is on the top with 12 assists, and on the second place we have Gomez with 11 assists. And now if you talk about Antonio Griezmann, he has managed to score 29 goals while providing 14 assists in 47 games. And can you believe that he is doing that at the age of 34? Well, talking about the top assister this season, it is Memphis Depay. He has managed to provide 16 assists and scored 25 goals in 47 games. And I still don't understand why Barcelona sold him. But he is not the only top assister, it is Bruno Guimaraes who is the joint top assister, as he has provided 16 assists and scored 12 goals in 50 games. And now the man who scored the winning goal in the Champions League final, Marcos Llorente, has managed to provide 10 assists and scored 10 goals in 53 games. So season 3 is here and we have a lot to deal with this year, as we have received an offer for Mario Hermosa and it is from AC Milan. They're willing to offer nearly 30 million for him, although I would love to have him in this rebuild. But guys, he has submitted a transfer request. He is not ready to negotiate his new contract, plus the deal with him is expiring in 11 months, so we have to accept this offer from AC Milan. So with Hermosa gone, we need to find his replacement as soon as possible. For his replacement, we have two options. The first one is Norman from RB Leipzig. Their asking price is 69 million. Plus he will be helpful in the corner situation as well. As you can see, he's got 85 heading accuracy and with 3 play style. One is power header and the second one is aerial. And the second one is Andres Christensen from Napoli. He's got good defending but the physical is quite low as compared to Norman. And while comparing his stats with Norman, I have to say Norman is quite better than him. Although we have to pay 4 to 5 million extra for him, but I think we have to sign Norman in this situation. But let me know what you guys think about it. Which one is better, Norman or Andres Christensen for Atletico Madrid? So here you go, we have signed Norman from RB Leipzig for a fee of 64 million. So with Norman in the team, Jimenez is going to play a rotational role. But before going forward, let's take a quick look at the team. Up front we have Memphis Depay, who has increased up to 84 and he will be joined by Darwin Núñez and Llorente. Both have increased up to 87, and behind him it is Antonio Griezmann. He will be joined by De Paul and Jimenez. While at the back we have Leandro Grimaldo, Matthew De Ligt and our new signing Norman, and he will be joined by Nohal Molina. And on the goalkeeper position, we have the club captain Joan Oblak, who has increased up to 90. And these are going to be the substitute for this season. And by looking at the team, I don't think we need to sign any new players because this team is looking good and is capable of winning any title. But we have a problem. Joan Oblak, after just 3 games in the league, has torn his hamstring and is not available for 2 months. And we only have Antonio Gomez, one of the lads from the youth academy, and in this I think I have to trust him for 2 months. Because this season once again we are in a difficult group. As you can see, we will be up against Lazio, FC Porto and Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League group stage. And this season I'm aiming for the treble with Atletico de Madrid, and let's hope and see how this team performs. So after playing 38 games, we have done the unthinkable, as we are the league winner for the consecutive 3rd time by defeating the likes of Barcelona, who have finished 2nd in the table, and Real Madrid, who have finished 4th this time behind Real Sociedad. While in the UEFA Super Cup, we faced another Spanish side, Athletic Club, and defeated them 1-0, and this is trophy number 7. In the Spanish Super Cup, we defeated Barcelona once again and are through to the finals against Real Madrid, where we defeated them 2-1, and this is trophy number 8. And now talking about the Copa de España, the only trophy that we haven't won with Atletico de Madrid. In this we managed to reach the semi-finals, where we defeated Real Madrid 7-4 on aggregate. And in the finals we have managed to defeat Valencia 2-0 and managed to lift the Copa de España, and this is trophy number 9. And now talking about the Champions League, we have been dropped to the Europa League as Porto and Lazio are through to the round of 16. And as you can see, that too with a goal difference, as Porto has a better goal difference than us. In the preliminary round we faced Brighton Hove Albion and defeated them 3-1, and later managed to reach the quarter-finals, where we faced Erik ten Hag Manchester United and defeated them 2-1 on aggregate. And in the semi-finals we have defeated SC Braga 4-2, and this can be the 4th Europa League title for the club. But in the finals, Sevilla clinched the title as they have defeated us 3-1, and I literally cannot believe believe with the team that we have been lost to Sevilla. Well, the top scorer for this season is once again Darwin Núñez. He has managed to score 33 goals while providing 13 assists in 56 games. But he lost the race for Golden Boot as Oyarzabal has scored 25 goals this season while Núñez has only 20 goals to his name. And the same goes for the assist chart. As you can see, he has 23rd in the table while Sanchez from Athletic Club has 10 in his name. While Griezmann was not that great comparing his previous 2 seasons, he has managed to score only 7 goals and assist 7 times in 30 games. And if you talk about Memphis Depay, his overall has increased up to 85. He has managed to score 13 goals and provide 11 assists in 57 games. And we have to talk about Marcos Llorente here. His overall has increased up to 90. He has scored 13 goals and provide 8 assists in 62 games. And now with all of these things done, let's talk about the top scorer for the club in these 3 seasons. Well, it is not Antonio Griezmann, it is Darwin Núñez who has managed to score 69 goals and is the top scorer for the club. While on the second place we have Antonio Griezmann who has scored 65 goals for the club. And on the third place we have Memphis Depay who has 50 goals to his name. And now let's talk about the top assister for the club. It is Memphis Depay who has assisted 38 times in these 3 seasons. While on the second place it is once again Antonio Griezmann with 31 assists to his name. And on the third place, surprisingly, it is Marcos Llorente with 28 assists to his name.